I got married in 1992, so I know marriage, I love marriage. But you don't have to marry at all costs. Check these 10 things out, and if anyone throws a flag, don't do it.
Been slightly unsure about any of the following 10 items, do not get married. It is not worth it. 1, you need to see them at their grossest, sickest, and most debilitating. So many people completely abandon each other or are zero help when you're down and out. There may come a day where you have to literally wipe each other's asses, and if they won't wipe your ass, do not get married. 2, you need to know what they would do if you lost your job, especially if you're a man. Absolutely none of us are immune to having our lives flipped upside down. Are they willing to live on a budget and give up some luxury? Would they still rock with you even with no Wi-Fi and a bowl of ramen? If not, do not get married. 3, how do they treat people who can do absolutely nothing for them? Not just waitstaff or retail workers, I'm talking people with zero obligation or leverage, the homeless, people who are disabled, the elderly, other people's kids. Do they treat them with respect and as equals? Because if not, do not get married. And on that note, number 4, you need to know where they stand on kids, and not only that, how nurturing they actually are with kids. You need to be aligned on not only whether or not you want them, but on what you would do if there was an accidental pregnancy, because if you are not aligned, do not get married. 5, you need to know how they would feel if you lose your hair or get fat. 80% of men will experience balding, and 2 out of 3 women will become overweight at some point in their lives. If this fact disgusts your partner, do not get married. 6, you're gonna need to see their credit report, because even as a spouse, you do not legally have access to that information. So if they won't show it to you or they lie about it, do not get married. 7, you need to see what they're like around alcohol, drugs, and casinos. See what they are like exposed to all of these, because if you think there is the slightest chance that there may be an addiction, do not get married. 8, you need to see what they are like when they are angry, embarrassed, or when they're told no. Do they stonewall, escalate, gaslight, refuse to take accountability? If they can't be reasonable while you're having a disagreement, do not get married. 9, you also need to see what they're like when you succeed. Are they supportive or competitive? Do they cheer for you or downplay your victories? Do you ever feel like they resent your independence? If they aren't your teammate, they'll become your rival. In that case, do not get married. And 10, you need to get a sense of how they would share their home. Are they collaborative, or do they act like the home is just theirs by default? Do they value your opinion and include you in decision making, or do they expect you to just follow their lead? If you don't feel like your home would be shared, do not get married. Marriage is often sold as the most blissful dream, but it can also become the most destructive and devastating nightmare. It is an institution that magnifies who someone is. It doesn't fix them. You can't fix them, bro. I don't care how pretty it looks on Instagram. If you are not 200% certain, you don't need it.